I'm Andy Jenkinson, caravan industry expert. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the channel, and today I'm at E&S Hartley at Ellesmere Port, the dealership for several manufacturers of motorhomes, but also recently appointed dealership for Wingamm. Wingamm is an Italian company, and they've been around since about 1977, and what they do is they've been producing these monocoque bodies, coachwork on their motorhomes, which makes them virtually leak-proof. But not only that, it adds to the insulation, and it also cuts the noise down. Now I can hear a little bit of noise because I haven't got shut the door tightly at all. But this is a busy main road here, but it's just been very quiet in here this afternoon as I've been doing some photographs. And by the way, look out for this review on, or should say, in Practical Motorhome magazine in, I'm not sure what issue it'll be, January or February issue, but you'll see my review in there in the written word. Right, so Fiat chassis cab. I'll put the specs up what it's got at the end of the video, but this is unusual. It's an automatic. You don't usually get a lot of automatic motorhomes knocking around, and so that's quite unusual. I've driven a couple of automatics and I find them quite comfortable to drive, especially in town when you're driving something obviously bigger than a car. But anyway, let's crack on with this review, I'll take you around, and then on another review I'm going to show you another Wingamm product, which is a Caravan, and it's classed as a micro caravan, although it's not quite small. But anyway, you'll see that on the video. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, as we've come out from the cab area, coming to the lounge side. Now, this has got two belted seats, as you can see, obviously at the front as well, so four can travel. And this is an L-shaped seating. Now, you've got to remember there's going to be four people sat around here. Probably one person would you could spin that chair around there, that seat around there, and use that as another seat, actually. So four of you could do it, because it's sort of made as a bit of a 2+2, and you'll see why in a minute, because this is a 4-berth with bunks at the back end. Anyway, what you'll notice is this is very, very nicely finished off. There's no doubt about it. It's not fancy, it's just plain but good, solid construction. And what they've done with the storage, they've done is whatever they can with the storage, because obviously in a smaller compact area you can't do, you are restricted. But the lockers are nice and deep, plus the under-seat storage with these. They use ply at the top. That's just a little bit of a surprise, but that's, quite continental idea. And also, where my bag is sat there, there's a seat there. So that's quite handy. And as you just come in, you've got the control panel, and you've got a Truma heating system in here, which is an excellent heating system. Now, I know Aldi's a very good heating system, but Truma gives you the heating bang on tap straight away. There's no waiting for it to get wearing away. Fly screen here, obviously you can't shut that when the door's there. You don't need to, because it isn't a stable door anyway. But somebody noticed that on the Bailey Unicorn review I did, and they were quite right. You can't open the blind, the fly screen up when you've got the stable door out, because they've been interferes with it. But it doesn't matter, because it's a solid door. Right, so you've got the lounge area here. You've got some good little lights up here, which you can alter and touch like that. Look at that, it's good, isn't it? And you've got several of those, so it's brightly lit. You've got plenty of light underneath those lockers. So lighting wise, you can't go wrong. This is nicely lit up. And it's a comfortable area it'll be to be quite honest. It's quite cosy. Right, I'm going to take you through into the kitchen. And again, you've got to remember that you are working to a very compact dimension. So I'm here in the kitchen area, of course. And sorry about the noise. You've got a GRP sink, which Wingamm will make themselves. Wingamm is a small private company, and they do a lot of GRP manufacturing, obviously for their own stuff. And I'd say something, the quality is very, very good. Stick that way. This is like a, my God, if that fell on your foot, you'd know about it. I'm just going to stick that there. Oops. Over here you've got a 2-burner hob with a spark ignition, but you don't have a grill, and you don't have a microwave or an oven. Now, I presume that can be retrofitted at some stage. I mean, you could take the microwave. I don't know how that happened actually, because above here you have got two big deep lockers, and obviously some of those you'll need to put your plates and stuff in. But I suppose you could get away with a microwave up here. I don't know. It's a bit, yeah. The domestic one's quite slim, but I don't know if you get that in, and you do need to put a plug socket in there as well. But down to the storage bit. You've got storage there, and you've got all your safety taps there, so you've got an extra bit of storage there. Your gas is outside a separate locker. You've got some drawers here that open up nice. Everything feels very solid about this this motorhome. It really does. And you've got the fridge, freezer, of course. And really, that's about it in the kitchen area. You've got some good lighting, some good down area. You've got a nice big window here, which I like. Good ventilation. And plus, you also have an extractor fan above as well, which is also going to be very handy when you're cooking. Now I'm going to take you to the back end here as well first, because before we discover the washroom and the wardrobe, because these are the bunks, and they are really big, wide bunks, to be quite honest. So, you know, I wouldn't say adults can go on this. I wouldn't do that, but I'll tell you something, it is so strong and sturdy. It's unbelievable. It really is. They are super strong. And I like this little idea. Look at that. They've made a little bit of storage out. See what I mean? They've actually done the best they can to get the storage in. So that's handy. And of course, the bunk underneath it, there's access on either side, exterior access on there. So I think this, you know, again, it's very wide. There's a light down here. Obviously, they don't get a window at the bottom up user, as the top bunk user does. But hey, you can't have everything. But that's a good size window. So for kids, they'll absolutely love that. And again, you've got storage as well under here. And you've got a blown air outlet there as well. Now when it comes to storage, now this is your wardrobe. Say what I do like is it feels very solid, this Wingamm. And you haven't got a lot of hanging space, but again, you are restricted, but they've done what they can with it. And what they've also done, of course, is added these drawers, which again, very handy, nice and sturdy, you know, so that if you have the kids with you, they're not going to ruin those in a hurry. And you've got this nice bit of a cupboard below. Everything has a nice clunk about it, clunk and solid. I'm going to take you into the bathroom because it really is a big, decent sized bathroom. Right, wow. I think this is a fantastic washroom, to be quite honest with you. Look at that shower looks really good. Lots of lighting in here. There is a window there. I've just put the blind up there to stop the sun coming through previously. And you get a Dometic loo on here as well, so that's a really good quality toilet. You don't get the normal Thetford one, which is nothing wrong with it, but it is just a little bit more upmarket, the Thetford. And of course, you do get some storage here. And forgive me a minute while I get in. You got a good deep basin there. I think I'll put that down actually. Got a clear window. Now you do need that ventilation because you have no roof vent in here, unfortunately. But we could probably live without that. But it's all lined and it's all nice and it's all got some more storage there. Look. It really is a good self-contained washroom. I think you couldn't argue really with that at all. I think that's really good. Plenty of floor area, you can get changed in there, not a problem. But that's really nice, that's really smart. Right, let's go into the lounge. Right, back in the lounge again. And again, it feels very spacious in here. Feels nice, it just feels tidy. It just really feels good. Now, you do have another bed, of course, a double, which is up here. And this pulls out and it comes down. I can't do it at the moment because I'm trying to hold the camera as well. So if I'd have had one of my assistants with me, I'd have been all right. But I'm not going to mess around and try and do it and drop the camera or anything like that. But it does come down. The salesman showed me before. I might be able to put a still shot in what it looks like down actually. But it's a spacious area and looks very nice. Right, let's have a bit of a conclusion really. Is it worth nearly £100,000? Yes, 100,000. Right, so what do I think? Well, this is a very nicely made motorhome, there's no doubt about it. It's not, how can I put it? It hasn't got lots of glamour about it. It's quite simplistic, but in saying that, it's very attractive interior. Now 2022 ones, when they do eventually come in, and I will try and get a video of one when they do come in, I think now into February in 2022, they're going to change the interior, so I don't know what it's going to be like, but for the remaining 2021s coming through, this is how they are. And I must admit, I'm impressed with the build quality of it. I'm impressed with those sturdy bunks. I mean, those bunks are good size as well. You could get away with using a small adult on that top, and definitely an adult on the bottom, because they are a good sturdy bunk. And I think you'd be finding this to go on a tour. You know, I think it'd be really, really good. The lighting's good. The double bed, when it comes down, it's very, very sturdy again. Everything feels very made to last and built well. Now, again, when you're in a motorhome, you've got to remember that obviously size, you are restricted. So designers have to work extra harder than they do in a caravan. Now, this is a motorhome that's I would say would be ideal for somebody who doesn't want something massive. They don't want a camper van. They still want like a coach built motorhome, but they don't want anything really, as I said, you know, very big. So it's quite compact. So I would say driving around in this on smaller roads, I think you'd find it actually quite easy to drive. And especially, as I say, this is an automatic. But I do like what they've done with the storage. They've made the most of what they can with it. Sure, that wardrobe may be a bit tight if there's 4 of you on board. The washroom is brilliant. As I say, only misses out with no roof vent in there. But again, you've got that good side window. And the lounge area, as I say, is comfortable. There's more blown out air outlets here. The Truma heating will keep this really very toasty on a cold winter's trip away for a weekend or whatever, because this is what you can do. You can use it obviously all year round. But the quality build on the outside, the construction is really bob on. There's no doubt about it. It really looks good. You can tell Wingamm have been very experienced with GRP, and as a private individual company that have survived over the years, they've done well. And I suppose they've done that literally because, well, they've made a good product. They've not mass produced these things. They've kept things on a steady flow. They don't make a lot. They concentrate on the quality. So white might not be everybody's cup of tea, but this is the modern contemporary interior that everyone's going for. That's in Caravans as well. You've only got to look at the new Swift Conquerors Caravans that have got that white lockers in, etc. And that is what people are going for. That is the way forward in interior design for a lot of people. And I think this would be a really good motor. As I say, it's not cheap, but I think you get what you pay for in lots of ways with the quality. And as I say, I do like the fact that it feels spacious here. You know, having the colours that they have does make it feel spacious. Anyway, please comment, please keep subscribing. And I know a lot of people watch, but when you watch, can you just press the like button and also press the subscribe button, and then you'll keep up to date with all the other bits of things I do. Okay, well, I'm going to go and look at a Wingamm Caravan now. Yeah, the Rookie. That I know of some years now. They've not changed it very much, but I want to go and have a look. It's a few years since, it's about 4 or 5 years since I've seen one, and I did a review for Practical Caravan on that up at T-Bay, towing it with a Fiat 500 1.2. That was quite good fun. Anyway, till the next video, I'll see you soon. Stay safe, as they say. Bye for now.